You're probably spending hours trying to convince strangers to buy from you. Traffic Leak AI flips that around by finding people who are already asking for exactly what you sell. Think about that for a second. Most of us have been taught that getting traffic means creating more content, posting more often, running ads, sending emails, crossing our fingers and hoping somebody notices. But what if you started at the other end? What if you could find people who are already online saying, can anyone recommend I'm looking for does anyone know a good those aren't cold prospects. Those are people already looking for a solution. That's what made me stop and take a closer look at Traffic Leak AI. The whole idea is surprisingly simple. You paste in your product link, the AI analyzes what you're selling and builds a buyer profile around it. Then it searches Facebook, Reddit, YouTube, TikTok, and X, looking for real people who've publicly described the exact problem your product solves, not next week, not after you run ads, right now. And here's what I really like. It doesn't just throw you a list of usernames. Every result includes a direct link back to the original post, so you can click it, read exactly what that person wrote, see the conversation with your own eyes. Nothing is hidden, nothing is made up. That immediately gives the results more credibility because you can verify every opportunity yourself before you ever reply. Another feature that stood out to me is the buyer scoring. Not every prospect is equally valuable. Someone casually mentioning a problem isn't the same as someone actively asking for a solution. Traffic Leak AI scores each potential buyer based on urgency. So instead of wasting time on everyone, you can focus on the people who are most likely to take action. That alone could save a huge amount of time. Now, here's the feature I think is the real game changer. Let's say someone replies to you, or maybe they ask a question you weren't expecting. Most people freeze, or they send the same generic response they send everyone else. Traffic Leak AI has something called the closing engine. You paste in what the prospect actually said. The AI analyzes the hesitation behind their words, then gives you three different responses designed around that specific conversation. Not canned scripts, not generic templates, responses based on the person you're actually talking to. That's a completely different approach. I also like the buyer hotspot mapper. Instead of guessing where your audience hangs out, it maps communities across different platforms and shows you where your ideal buyers are already gathering. It even suggests how to join those conversations naturally instead of sounding like someone who just showed up to drop a link. And if creating content is something you've been putting off, there's another tool built in for that too. The inbound content generator creates posts designed to attract people who are already interested in your niche. The goal isn't to chase buyers all day, it's to publish content that encourages buyers to come to you. That's a much better long term strategy. Let me ask you something. How many sales have you missed simply because you never knew those buyers were out there? Not because they didn't exist, but because you never found them. That's a frustrating thought, especially when they're already talking about the exact problem your product solves. Now, I do want to keep this realistic. Traffic Leak AI isn't a magic button. You still need to communicate like a real person. You still need to offer something that's actually helpful, and you still need to earn people's trust. But I like the fact that this isn't built around interrupting strangers with spam. It's built around helping you find people who have already started the conversation themselves. That's a very different approach. If you're tired of shouting into the void, posting content that nobody sees, or sending messages to people who were never interested in the first place, Traffic Leak AI is definitely worth a closer look, because sometimes the fastest way to make more sales isn't getting more traffic. It's finding the buyers who are already looking for you. Full breakdown of how it works and to get access to Traffic Leak AI today, click the first link in the description box below. Okay, so that's it for this one. I hope this video helps you in your business. Or please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. It really means a lot to me. Thank you, and bye for now.